pants on.
Of course. What else? What else is new? Hello, one. Hello, all. Ready? Let's get going. This show today is brought to you by Recon Texas Springfield. Right at the corner of 8th and Black, it's Recon Tex. That's right, Recon Tex, your one-stop vehicle reconditioning center. Call 217-670-1132. Call them today and get your car scheduled for a car detail that will make your car look better than it was when it was new. Your car, your truck, whatever your vehicle is. They'll get it looking sharp. The inside of your car is sparkling. And the outside of your car, how about you get a Tsunami coating? Tsunami, a 357-year coating. The life of the coating, you will not have to wax your car. Just take it to a car wash. It comes out sparkling clean. It's all from Recon Tex, right on the corner of 8th and Black in Springfield. Recon Tex. You can't beat it. I'm telling you, you can't beat it. Call Recon Tex today, 217-670-1132. All right? Do that. You owe it to yourself. Trust me. All right? Do that. Do that, Steve. Do that. We are also brought to you by Just Beds. That's right, Just Beds, you guys. You know Just Beds over at 3120 Montvale Drive. It's Just Beds. They have your bed sitting in their shop. Trust me. Go by, check out the floor room. See their full, queen, king-size beds at Just Beds. They are the yawn exterminators. They have so many different mattresses to choose from. So many different mattresses. Just go on in, lay in a mattress, and decide this is the one I want. Then pay for it and go home. That's it. You don't have to take a mattress and put it on top of your car and drive around town like some hillbilly. No. They deliver your mattresses. You don't have to try to find a friend with a truck. No. They just show up at your house. Their delivery team shows up, knocks on the door, and then you let them in. That's all. That's it. Just let them in. They do everything. They go in. They set up the new bed. They even tear down the old bed, and they dispose of it properly. Unless, of course, your bed is too soiled, in which case they take it and they throw it in Steve's backyard. That's what they do at Just Beds. It's Just Beds, 3120 Montvale Drive. Stop on by today and pick out your bed. I love it. Just Beds. Are we ready? Are we ready to do an entertaining show today, Steve? We're ready?
Come on, Steve. Of course you are. Get them crabby pants off.
Why are you wearing crabby pants today?
I don't have any pants on.
Oh, good.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's see.
No one wants, trust me, no one wants to see.
No
one wants to see your pants or lack thereof.
Okay.
What's going on? My house is so fucking messy. Pardon my language, but my house is so messy. It looks like I can't even.
Like a bomb went off?
Yeah, it just. Yes, my house is so filthy. It's so filthy right now.
I was just saying that to myself. I was thinking, fuck, this is a filthy house. Look at the fucking shit just stacked everywhere.
I'm telling you, My daughter moved back in. All this house is a bunch of moving boxes. It's a bunch of moving boxes. They're just all sprawled. They're all over the house.
Yeah.
No. She'll get them unpacked and get them out of the way.
No, she's gone. No, she's gone. She left.
What the hell?
She flew to Texas yesterday.
Oh.
Her mom flew to Texas over the weekend. And then she flew down yesterday.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. So it's just me and a bunch of dirty boxes and a bunch of dirty and a
bunch of dogs. Don't you have a bunch of dogs?
Yes, and filthy and filth.
Cats. Oh my God,
it's filthy.
God, I bet your house like Steve.
I bet your house smells like a fucking pet doghouse.
No, the dogs are actually pretty nice.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. TJ says, morning, it sounds like you need a cleaning lady to help. I do. I need to get a cleaning lady to come in here clean.
Good luck. They're hard to find.
Yeah. It's so filthy. I cannot believe how filthy my house is. I mean, I understand that accidents and emergencies happen.
I know.
Good Lord.
I live in filth every day.
Yeah.
And whose fault is that?
I believe you live in filth. I do believe that you live in filth. Yeah.
I believe I have so much filth. I have a continuously infected foot from walking in it all the time.
Dan says, I can help. I have a shovel and garbage bags.
I can also buy the garbage bags if you can bring a shovel.
Tom says, doesn't your daughter's boyfriend stay, or did he abandon you too? No, but he's got a job. He's got a job, like a full-time job every day. He's working. It's insane.
Wow.
And I don't know why all the moving boxes ended up in my living room and in our kitchen.
Those are the two biggest rooms. You have to put them in the biggest room and to store them there to mold them.
They live in a bedroom.
Okay.
All right.
You can't stack a bunch of boxes in the bedroom.
That's where they live. It's where they live.
God. They can't have that much shit, can they?
They moved from a bedroom apartment to a fucking room.
Well, they moved from a 2-bedroom apartment here, but they also have storage too.
Oh, Lord.
Why did they get stuff out of storage? If you're moving into a smaller place, you don't get your storage stuff out.
No, they exactly. They put stuff into storage.
Oh, they put stuff. Oh, thank God.
But I'm just saying, there's a bunch of shit here that it's still in boxes. I don't know where they're planning on putting it, but right now it's in my living room.
Maybe it's Christmas decorations.
Not Christmas. It better not be Christmas decorations. Yeah, I don't know. But then I'm an asshole if I complain about it. You know, I'm the asshole.
I get it.
Well,
my wife would remind me that I'm the one being the asshole by complaining about it. But by the way, I was left behind. I'm not in Texas.
Why not?
I prepared to be there. I actually called Christina and I said, hey, listen, I might have to go to Texas because, there's an emergency down there. Mm-hmm. And I thought my wife might need me. Nope. Only needed my daughter. Didn't need me.
Oh, wow.
Didn't need me. They decided that I was not needed. So I'm left behind.
Poor Ray.
I feel for you, dude.
Poor neglected Ray.
Treated like garbage, left and left behind. That's me. That's my life story.
You're like a mushroom. They keep you in the dirt and feed you bullshit.
Yeah. That's right, my man.
Wow.
That's how I am treated. Like a mushroom. Yep. There you go. That's how I am treated. I am just left in a dirty, filthy house. Oh, well. How was your weekend, Steve? What did you do?
Nothing.
You didn't do anything?
No. I don't do nothing. I don't have a fucking life other than this fucking show. My fucking life is it's all I
Christina,
fucking do.
how was your weekend?
My weekend was fabulous.
Yeah. Oh fuck! Here we go. Fucking
Boo Crew was great.
I think it's wonderful if you had.
Wow.
I think it's wonderful if you had a good,
I did.
You had a good.
It was a good weekend. It was a sold out weekend, so we were busy. We had reviewers come
I
through.
saw Chris Kattan went through.
Chris Kattan came
through.
Yep.
So he must. I knew he liked it last year. He went through again, huh?
Yes, he did.
That's awesome. Way to go. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys?
I saw the best movie with him over the weekend. Damn.
You saw a movie that he starred in?
Yeah, he didn't star in it. He was just in it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. His pecker turned into a sword and he started stabbing people.
You saw a movie with Chris Kattan where his penis turned into a sword and he started stabbing people.
Yes. It's called.
Sounds like the kind of stuff he'd watch, huh?
I told Chris, but try to find it. It's called Tales from the Crypt, American something. Yeah. And it had him in it. He played an old, decrepitated man on oxygen, but he wanted this hooker to have sex with him one time, and he was kept. At first, he wanted her to dress up as a clown. Then he came out of the bathroom when this clown get up. And he said, "Come here, baby!" And a sword popped out of his Peter. Started wiggling.
And people were getting stabbed.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I'll be damned. I've never seen that movie.
Let's check it out.
But you enjoyed it.
Oh, I did. I mean, immensely.
Mm-hmm.
And why, Steve?
That was your favorite part? Was his sword turning into his penis turning into a sword?
Oh, I thought that was hilarious. I thought Chris did a very good job at it.
So you believed his penis turned into?
Oh yeah, I believed it.
That's good. Is this an Academy Award worthy performance?
Easily.
Is this something we should look for come awards time?
Yeah.
When was this movie made?
Oh, I think it was 2019.
Oh, okay. So it was a while ago. Okay. Oh well.
Wow. Well, yesterday he was all excited because there was lots of titties in it.
Oh, there's lots of titties in it, so you really like that too, huh? If it's got titties and sword beaters, he's all. It doesn't take much to get Steve too excited. Titties and sword beaters, god damn, that gets him going.
God damn, Steve.
You know damn well. TJ says it sounds like a very annoying movie.
Well, we don't give a shit what TJ thinks.
Oh, well.
So,
good morning.
How inebriated is Steve today, Christina? Because you're the one talking to him before. Talking to him before the show started.
I'm gonna go with he's not, because he's awfully fucking crabby.
Mm-hmm. I think he took my advice from last week when I yelled at him. Remember, I yelled at him last Tuesday because Steve does a show on Mondays called Wake and Bake, where he and Rhino host a show where they get way too high, and then they do a show, Wake and Bake. Like they get high and they do a show. And it was supposed to be Wake and Bake. It was supposed to be a couple guys that are a little high, laughing and giggling. But Steve always over imbibes. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He always gets he gets obliterated where he can't even speak. And last week he did the show Monday, and he was so high after Monday's show that he woke up Tuesday morning and decided to smoke again. So by the time we went live Tuesday, he was still just basically flatlined, and he was still so high during the show. And so at least this week, it seems like maybe that's why he's so pissy, is because he's not high, but thank God.
I think you're right.
I feel like
because he was toast yesterday.
You people don't. I am a professional actor.
Oh, so you weren't high yesterday, is what you're saying. You're saying you were acting.
I don't even touch the stuff.
Oh,
this is
so
just
full of shit.
This is just air vapors. These things that come out. This is just
whatever.
Air.
Dude, you couldn't even talk yesterday. You started the whole murder. You even had Rhino started the murder.
I believe Rhino started that bullshit.
Meth withdrawals.
I haven't smoked meth in never. You seem like you think I did. Just because I said I did.
A couple months ago when your buddies stopped.
Dan says Steve doesn't bake, he broils. He's damn near rotisseried by the end of the show.
Thank you.
How much weed do you smoke during that show?
I don't know. I don't count. It's called Wake and Bake. It's supposed to be about two stoners talking about life. That's exactly what we do. While we get high, that's exactly what we do.
So you totally bake when you do that show.
Yeah, we had one viewer yesterday get upset because they thought we were baking. What are we baking?
Like, so you're saying that someone saw Wake and Bake and said, "Oh, I gotta watch that."
Thought it was a cooking show.
Baking, so I gotta watch.
It was Rhino told them to watch it, and they thought it was a cooking show.
And then they were upset when they came in, and
they were upset when we didn't bake anything other than ourselves.
He's like, Rhino, you lied to me. You told me this was a baking show.
Unbelievable! It really. Your show is really something else.
It's just my life.
They keep me entertained.
Well, TG says, professional actor. Who pays you to act? Yeah, who the hell's paying it? Who would pay him to act?
Government.
I know it's not me.
No, okay. I will admit I have not partaken much this morning.
And that's why he's crabby.
You have not partaken much morning. What does that mean?
Oh,
that's what
are you gonna fucking?
Well, I have not partaken much morning. What does that mean?
I think you left a word out.
You two cause talk. I'm just gonna stay there.
You need to hit that vape. Get that crabbiness out of you. Yes, I don't like crabby Steve.
Very crabby.
I'd rather you be high.
Tom, fuck you and my bananas, motherfucker.
Fucking
bananas.
Can you please watch the language? I told you last week, watch the language. Because we're on TikTok now. Watch the language. I don't want to get banned off TikTok before we even get started.
You might as well kick me off of here.
Well, just watch your language. Good Lord. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is just watch the language. That's my only suggestion.
Hit it, please.
Yeah. You're so unbelievable. You really are. Now he's hitting that vape. Look at that. You can just look at that. How big a hit is he taking? Good Lord. Damn. Jason says, who pissed in Steve's vape this morning?
Wow.
Karen says, yes, this is a family show. LOL.
Yeah.
Well, no, we're allowed to cuss on the show. We're allowed to say other words too. And when Steve gets going, it's just F F F F M F M F M F F F F M M F. That's what it'll do. And I'm just like, good Lord, watch your language.
Well,
good Lord.
Tom, stop ticking him off. You make him cuss.
Is he still smoking? Good Lord. How many hits of that vape are you taking?
Why are you fucking care?
All you need is one. All you need is one.
I'm not smoking. I'm not smoking.
All you need is one hit, then just wait a little bit and you'll be fine.
I'm not smoking. I'm not even smoking.
My God.
You did at least one hit.
At least 4. I saw. Did you see the
No.
smoke? He was down. It was a smoke. Smoke. I was like, good Lord.
That's because I was holding it in my mouth.
It's okay, Steve.
I wasn't taking more hits.
Smoke it. Smoke it.
I know TikTok. I can't take a hit on TikTok. I have to go off the screen. How?
Yes, we know.
I know.
I know you're gonna get it. I know you try your best to get us kicked off TikTok. We just got on it. We just got on TikTok. You're trying to smoke weed on it and get us kicked off already. You got us kicked. There was a couple shows last week. You got us kicked off. Did you know that? He got us.
Nope.
We had 140 TikTok. We had 140 viewers last week. We got kicked off.
Oh boy.
From
Let's
TikTok.
see.
He's like, oh, it's 100 and some odd people. Well, let's piss off the TikTok censors now. When he dropped several MFs in a row, and he smoked a vape on camera, and of course we got booted off.
Oops. There he goes.
He got us booted off TikTok. TJ says when Steve gets going, the censor's just one long beep. Yep. It's unbelievable. By the way, I saw something last night, and I was going to send it to Steve.
Oh.
I'm going to see if I can find it again and send it to him because it is so funny. But it was a sex post. And it was this couple having sex, all right? And the woman's butt was painted like a pumpkin.
Oh, good Lord.
It was so disturbing, and I was like, you know who'd love that is Steve. And I can't remember. I saw it on Reddit, but I don't remember what. I don't remember what Reddit thread it was on. But it was, and I was going to send him. I'll say, who do you think this is? It was a couple that was way too into Halloween.
Oh, wow.
But the woman's rear end was done up like a jack-o'-lantern.
Dan, can we try that?
And I was going to send to Steve and say, which couple do you think this is? And I know what he'd say. What would you say, Steve?
I would have said Big D and Jim.
No.
Think again.
Who's too much into Halloween?
Oh, Christina.
Yeah.
Oh no, did she have a big ass or a little ass?
It did seem to be pronounced, but it wasn't gigantic, but it was a nice ass, but it was painted up like a pumpkin, you know. Definitely seemed bigger than Jen's ass. So there you go, Steve. You could have. I wanted to send it to you. I should have copied it right there, and I was going to send it to Steve, but it would have been like like 11:30. It was during the end of the football game. Which, by the way, I won both games yesterday. I put money on Baltimore to win by 4.5. And I put money on Arizona as the underdog, as long as they didn't lose by 1.5 points. They only lost by 1, so I won that game too. So Karen says, "Can you say ass on TikTok?" Yes, you can.
I'm sure
can't
you
say
can.
MF. You can't MF on TikTok like a certain person. And Dan says he would gladly let Christina jack his lantern.
I'm sure he would. Perv.
And it's not the Great Pumpkin, Jason.
I miss that show.
Dan says he's getting his orange paint ready now.
All right.
Do you like Charlie? You like Charlie Brown stuff, Steve?
Oh, I love Charlie Brown.
Get Apple Plus. Apple Plus has all that Charlie Brown stuff. They've even got new stuff. Yeah.
What should I drop then? I can't afford all these fucking streamers. I can't afford all these. Oh, I said that word again. Oops, sorry. I can't afford all these streamers.
Yeah, Karen, as long as Facebook let people cuss in the Facebook chat.
I thought they did.
Yeah, then go for it.
I've never heard of the MFer, but I've heard effer on Facebook, on TikTok. I can't say the word on here, Dan.
Tom says he sent the pick. What he sent what he thinks might be the pick I'm looking for. Let me see. Hold on. Did you send it on Facebook? Let me see, Tom. No. No, this is an actual couple. It was an this is an actual couple having sex, and the woman's whole backside was painted like a pumpkin.
Huh.
And they were going at it. So, it was on a porn site, of course. That's why I was going to send it to Steve, because I figured he'd enjoy it.
Huh.
Because Steve is a porn addict, for those that don't know. He loves.
Well, who was the one on the porn site to find it?
Amazing.
Me. I love porn too, but I like to share with Steve. When I find a good piece of porn, I send it to Steve. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm the meth addict. I'm the porn addict.
Yeah, you are. Have you done meth?
Yeah.
Have you looked at porn?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's okay, Steve, because Ray just admitted he's a porn addict too.
Wait, TJ says best of update. Any word yet? No, nobody's.
I'm worried. I'm virgin worried.
Now the only time the time they called me early. The time they called me early is when they did that big write up on us.
Yeah, but they told you the next year too. Somebody told you at the Fit Club if you were shooing.
Oh yeah, somebody told me at Fit Club. Yeah, but I haven't heard anything yet. But when does that come out? Is that this week?
I should think so.
30th.
30th, yeah.
Oh, 30th. That's next 2 weeks. Okay. So that is next week.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, so we wouldn't find out this week. By the way, can I point out that my birthday is this week? And my wife's like, "Oh, your birthday, we're gonna do so much for your birthday." It's like, oh, first it was, well, we're gonna get a hotel room and blah, 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 all this stuff for their birthday. No hotel room was ever booked. No, that never happened. We're going to make you a cake. Remember last year they didn't make me a birthday cake? Remember?
Right. Not till late.
We remember.
Oh, yeah.
We remember.
We remember.
It'll be the same thing again.
If there's anything about your birthday we remember is you didn't get a cake.
Yeah, so.
Maybe she'll surprise you. Maybe she'll be back and she'll surprise you. You never know.
Yeah.
No, I'm no. DA says D got a hotel room just without you. No, she's not in a hotel this time. She's not in a hotel. She's staying at the hospital with her mom. Her mom's in the hospital, and so she's staying there. And then she is using my mother-in-law's house. She's using her house to, to shower and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So she doesn't have to. She's not paying for she's not paying for a hotel this time. Thank God. So, she's using my mother-in-law's house for her to shower and change and stuff in. So there you go. There's the plan. Cindy says the whirlpool incident last year. Did I talk about the whirlpool incident last year? What happened when
you did.
I couldn't get out, right?
Yep, I couldn't get out and had to get towels in there to get traction. And
I could get out this year. I could. I've lost enough weight to where I was just too fat last year. You know what I mean? TJ says there was a lot of complaining last year about birthday cake, and that being the only thing Ray wants for his birthday. Yeah. I guess Ray shouldn't be eating birthday cake because I'm trying to lose weight. So
yeah, you probably shouldn't be.
And then the fights that almost started every time someone offered to assist Ray. Oh, my mother. It's my mother. Every year. Oh, I can't wait to come over and get a piece of your birthday cake. No, you're not getting a piece of my birthday cake.
Why not? She's the one that birthed you. You should share with her.
No.
If it wasn't for her, you wouldn't have a birthday to celebrate.
All I know is when I was a young kid, I used to get cold sores. I don't get them now as an adult, thank God. But I used to get cold sores. You know what that means? Herpes on the way out. On the way out, I got herpes. That's what that means. You know?
Oh my God.
So I blame that on her. The misery that I went through.
Oh, good God.
I never had herpes.
By the way, there are moving boxes in here, in my studio. There's moving boxes all throughout the studio.
Well, I can come move them all outside.
That's
throw them out in the backyard.
Throw them out in the garbage bin. Oh well. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's crazy. It's nuts. How many moving boxes are in this house? And I don't know what's in the moving boxes. God damn, there's a ton of them. There's a ton of moving boxes. Oh well. Nah. But I'll be happy. I'll be happy with my birthday, but I'll be happy when I see my wife and daughter whenever I see them again. I don't know when that's gonna be, and I'm praying for my mother-in-law. I want her to get well, Mm-hmm. She had to go in for emergency surgery. And just recovering has been just knocking her on her ass. And plus she's on morphine.
Oh boy.
She's on morphine, so
that's good shit.
Are you jealous? It's made her messed up, and like she's imagining talking to her mother
Oh.
Oh, wow.
And her mother's has been dead a long time.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, that's what my wife said too. She goes, it's not good. And she told and her aunt, my wife's aunt, came to visit her sister and asked us going, and Deidre's like, oh, she's on morphine, but she imagines she's talking to her mother, and my wife's aunt goes, oh, that's not good.
Yeah, that's not a good one there. That's
yeah. Well, it's just she's hallucinating. So
right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that's why she's doing
but
it.
That's a deep hallucination.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I just didn't feel no pain on morphine. I don't remember seeing anybody. But I probably wasn't close to death either. So.
Yeah, she had to have emergency surgery. And they took her into surgery, and then coming out of surgery has been. I mean, it was bad enough to where the nurse called my wife and said, "You got to get down here." That's why she left. In the middle of the weekend, she just took off. And Yep. But I know that I was left behind. I was left behind like old underwear. Nobody ever packs old underwear when they go on vacation, right?
Steve would.
You never take old underwear with you on vacation. I was left behind like old underwear. Jen, sorry you're late. You missed us. We were talking about your ass a little bit ago.
Oh yeah.
They were. I wouldn't.
Christina was.
Yeah.
She's wondering if the pumpkin ass I saw was more like yours or hers. She was wanting me to insult. She was wanting me to insult one of you. And I did not take the bait. Thank you.
Wouldn't be the first time. I mean,
and Holly, I'm surprised Holly didn't join in on that, trying to get me to insult. Yep. By the way, Dan says he takes his old underwear on vacation.
Well, yeah, I usually do.
He says they're comfy and he doesn't have new ones. I gladly buy underwear. Like I buy because I'm shrinking in size. So I have a bunch of like 6X and 5X underwear that I don't need anymore. So I'm buying 4. By the way, I'm in 4X underwear in case anybody's wondering. I'm at 4X. Thank you.
Good for you.
My underwear size has dropped to 4X. Thank you. I don't know what that means in sizes or anything, but my package.
mean your dick's shrinking.
My package fits just fine in 4X. But fortunately, so does my waist and ass and everything else. So.
And everything else. See?
Yeah.
It's shrinking.
I'm telling you, it's not. Jen says the last underwear that she bought, or the last underwear that Dee brought her, she hid because they were crotchless.
Oh, God. Would you expect anything else from him?
Your husband bought you crotchless underwear. Why even wear those? Why even wear?
Right? Why even wear anything?
What is it? Just seems like.
Wow.
That's just like edible underwear. Why would you even wear them?
Tom says, so you are saying you want 4X? No, I was bragging. I was bragging about how much I'm shrinking. I had to buy new underwear. So that's why I was just bragging about.
That's good.
How I'm going down in size. You know what I mean? Forgive me for bragging, but
feels good every time you have to go down a size.
I'm hoping to get down 3x sometime soon, but I'm not. If I'll ever start losing weight again, I think at some point I'm going to start losing weight again.
You will.
What are you smelling in your hand?
Plateaus. He was probably just scratching his balls.
No, trying to figure out that smell.
It's probably your ball smell. You're scratching them.
I don't use my hand on them balls.
You what? You what?
I don't use this hand on my balls. I use my left hand.
Well, what do you do with your right hand?
Nothing. I can't do much with my right hand. I can't reach my ass. I can't scratch my ass. I can scratch the middle of my back. Right above my ass. Right above the top of my asshole.
Are you saying you can't touch your ass? Did you say you can't touch your ass?
I could touch the top of it.
He can't reach. That's why he doesn't wipe.
You can't reach your ass with both hands?
Fuck no.
Even at my fattest.
Heck no.
Even at my fattest, I could reach my ass with both hands.
Behind your back?
Yes, of course. How else
between your legs?
Well, behind my back. That's how you wipe.
This arm definitely ain't going. I can't even reach my crack with this arm. My arms are shorter than normal. A normal person.
You seriously couldn't? How do you wipe yourself?
He doesn't.
It's supposed to rain today.
See?
So no, you're not going to answer that question.
I choose not to. No, it smells like garlic. It smells like garlic. It could be my crotch, but I doubt it.
Oh my God.
And by the way, it's not supposed to rain today.
My phone says it's supposed to rain. 60% chance.
No. I'm checking my phone. It says
well, maybe not in your area, but yeah, our area. Mine also says possibility of rain.
Well, it says high of 78. High of 78 and sunny.
Yeah. Rain likely around 11:30 is what
really?
we're saying. Mm-hmm.
Wow. We're only, what, 20 miles apart?
Well, damn. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe my phone. Something's wrong with it. I don't know, but
I did that one time.
No, I've got today's high 78, tomorrow's high 71. Oh my God. It's just 71 is going to be the high the rest of the week.
I've got 68 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep, falls here. I like these nighttime temperatures.
Boy, it gets cold tonight.
Damn. I love it.
Ooh, 36.
Good for sleeping.
Close the window on 36. Have the rest of them. 58. Oh.
Dan says he wants some rain. He's rooting for rain.
Yeah, we need it because our well's running low.
Karen says that Steve is descended from the T-Rex. I do believe that. Yes.
T-Rex arms?
Yep. Steve has big head and little arms. Yep. You know he's got a gigantic head. I still feel so bad for his mother.
What?
Oh my God.
I do not have a gigantic up on the way out.
I was born by cesarean.
So well, there's no way that head would get out the vagina. They had
that's why, yeah. You wasn't making it out.
My head's not any bigger than anybody else. My head looks big because
your head is massively big. And I've seen pictures of you as a teenager. That is not normal. That is an abnormal. It's a what do they call it? Hydrocephalic, or I don't know what the hell they call, but people with a big water head. You look like one of those people. You've got a giant head. By the way, what is Carla says? I like cheekies. because if I'm gonna get a wedgie, I'm gonna give it to. What is that? What is cheekies?
They're a type of underwear. They come down to like the bottom of your cheeks.
Oh, I didn't know that there's an underwear called cheekies.
They make all different kinds of underwear.
Cheekies sexy?
They can be. Get nice lacy ones, yeah.
All right.
She didn't have no panties on at the Blue Cruise.
Oh, fuck.
How do you know?
How would you know?
How did you know she wasn't wearing panties at the Blue Cruise?
Because Big D walked up to him and he said, he said, I swear to God. He said, go up there and smack her right on the ass. Because she was 10 right in front of us. And I looked. She didn't have no panties on.
But she was wearing pants?
Oh, yeah. She had jeans on.
And you could tell that she had no panties on her. How did you know? Or how did you?
I could tell.
Carla, if you're still in the chat room, please let me know if you were wearing panties or not, because I'm sure she was.
I bet she wasn't. If she was, they must have been.
I bet she was, because she knew a bunch of perverts were going to be there.
She probably knew that you and Big D be talking about whether or not she's She said she had cheekies on. Thank you. Okay. She does not free lip it.
Okay.
So there you go, Steve. She was wearing panties. Thank you, Carla. Thank you for sharing. She also says Steve wouldn't be smelling onion. And Steve, wouldn't you be smelling an onion smell and not a garlic smell if it was your crotch? I bet his crotch smells like dirty onions, fishy onions, right? Like a rotten fish sort of scent. I could not imagine how bad his crotch smells.
Smells kind of like a tuna and
my God.
I bet it just smells disgusting, disturbing. I could not imagine.
I don't even want to know.
I bet it smells horrible. His crotch is probably disgusting. Good Lord. Sydney wants to know if a T-Rex has a tiny penis. I've never seen a T-Rex's penis. Never seen a T-Rex's penis. Karen agrees that Steve is a waterhead.
I don't have a waterhead.
Jason's being a pervert.
When isn't he?
By the way, Jen says Dee's mom's getting her heart cath tomorrow, so she will probably have her dog.
Oh no! Hope she gets. Big mom had a heart attack yesterday.
Your mom had a heart attack yesterday?
Big D's did.
Oh, Big D's mom. Oh, Big D's mom had a heart attack. That's why she's getting the heart cath put in.
I think I had a heart attack yesterday too, but I don't know.
I thought you were trying to one up somebody. Say your mom had a heart attack too. I didn't know. That's sad. I feel bad for Big D. That's terrible. I talked to my mother over the weekend. She was bragging to me about. She went up to Chicago, and she saw Frankie Valley and the Four Seasons.
Oh.
And then she saw Paul Anka.
Oh.
And he was in concert on the this is over like 2 or 3 days. She went to 2 concerts. I said, "Oh my God. Living the wildlife."
Oh yeah.
Well, good for her.
Yeah. But she's also talking about how she stayed at my sister's house.
Mm-hmm.
She stayed at my sister's, but my sister lives on the second floor she lives on the second floor of some, I don't know where she lives, a condo or whatever, but so my mom goes up there, and my mom can't climb stairs. Her knees are shot. She couldn't climb the stairs. And I go, well, why would you stay there? I said, how you could, she goes, well, we called the fire department. I said, what? She goes,
what?
I don't feel so bad now.
I said, you know who you sound like, my friend Steve. Oh, I'm nothing like your friend Steve. I said, well, you guys both call the fire department.
Oh my God.
She says the fire department showed up. They showed up, and then they like just lifted her wheelchair and carried her up the stairs.
Wow.
Like all the way up to the second floor. And she was like, okay. And then she goes, well, how am I going to get down? They said, call us again.
She just wanted to see those hot firemen.
Yeah. And she got lifted by these hot firemen. They lifted her up and brought her up the stairs. And
she knew what she was doing.
But then she left and she went to another concert, you know.
Millie's partying it up.
Yeah. So she was calling every time she had to leave. Every time she'd leave or come home, she'd have to call the fireman.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm thinking, what the hell? When was this place built that my sister lives in? Don't they have elevators?
Yeah, no shit.
Gee, why would they have, why don't they have elevators?
Yeah, that's true.
Good Lord. Yeah, but my mom was having to call the fire department every time she wanted to leave or come back to the house. And I'm like, that's insane.
That's insane that they did it. That's crazy.
Made those poor guys come do that. She goes, yeah, they did it every time.
Hell yeah. Way to go, Millie.
I told my wife that. My wife goes, she goes, maybe they'll send a bill. I go, what? She goes, maybe they'll send your sister a bill. I said, I don't know. I don't know how that works. But they just lifted my mother up and down the stairs the whole weekend. She was up the whole time she was up there. So I don't know. But I'm like, why did you stay at my sister's? So my mom, the whole thing is, oh, I stayed at my favorite child's house. Oh, my favorite child. She's wonderful. I'm like, well, that's fine. There's no jealousy here. She's more than allowed to be your favorite. I don't care. But I just think it's someone who has stairs to get into their house. I don't see how they'd be your favorite. All I know is that I have a ranch style home. There's not a lot of stairs in my home.
Nope.
That's all I know.
No, but there's a crooked one.
There's a what?
A crooked one, a slanted one.
There's a slanted what?
Stair.
Oh, there's a slanted stair at my house? I didn't know that. Oh.
Yeah, that front step slants.
I've never noticed.
Christina goes up my stairs all the time. I've never heard her complain about it.
Yeah, no problems.
This is why I don't need to be on this religion show. I make a comment. I just get like
By the way, Jen says no panties and jeans seems like it would be very uncomfortable.
Yeah, you have to wear
that would rub you raw. Well, listen, I have worn no underwear and jeans during my band days. I would wear no underwear and jeans all the time.
Nope.
Yeah, I had no problem.
The only time I go with no panties is when I'm wearing leggings. It's very comfy. And dries Dan nuts, so.
Why? Why does it drive him nuts?
Well, why do you think?
I don't know. It drives him nuts in a good way or a bad way? Wait.
A good way.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you were saying. I don't know if you were saying that he's complaining when he turns the air conditioner on in the car. He's like, "Oh my God, what is?"
Oh,
I don't know.
Wow.
I didn't know what you were getting at.
Wow. God, Ray.
Well, I don't know these things.
Such an ass.
I wasn't trying to be an ass. I was just simply trying to, I was just trying to figure out what point you were making. By the way, Kelly says she always chooses to eat breakfast at the wrong time. I'm sorry, Kelly.
Girl, have you not learned by now? God.
Evidently, she didn't read the warning at the beginning of the show.
Joel's popped in and said good morning to Steve. Which, by the way,
good morning, Joel.
Very insulting.
I know. We're like mincemeat.
Very insulting to go in and say good morning.
Sorry. You guys didn't offer to give him a subscription.
A what?
I offered a
give him a what?
Oh. I offered to hook him up with a subscription if he needs it.
Mm-hmm. You only give those out for sexual favors.
Yeah, but the reason I'm like, he flies, he's always in a private jet flying somewhere. And I said, you don't need to give free subscriptions to someone like that.
Right.
That was my comment. And by the way, it doesn't cost you anything for subscriptions. It costs me. So for you to get credit to give someone a free subscription.
Wait a minute. Well, then why am I paying for a subscription?
I'm just saying, when you're giving away a free one.
Oh, well, yeah.
To someone.
It don't cost me nothing.
That's the point. It doesn't cost you anything. That's the point. By the way, one of the people on our scholarship list, and I want to say this, Stice he went in for surgery yesterday. Did you see any of this? Do you
really?
Oh yeah. They took his foot.
Oh
Lord.
Shit.
Yeah. They took really they took off his foot.
Oh.
Or part of his leg or something had to come off.
Oh boy.
Poor son of a bitch. Yeah, they took his leg off. And he sent me a message. So I sent him a message saying we were thinking of him. And he sent me a message back saying that his leg is now with Jimmy in hell.
Oh my God.
I said, it's down there with Larry's leg and Jimmy. Yeah. So, God damn. So I don't know how much they took off, but yeah, they had to take off part of his leg or something. So poor Stice.
Don't worry, Stice. I'm probably right behind you. I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose this left foot.
Is it getting infected again?
Yeah, it's starting to hurt really bad. I don't know about infected, but man, fucking.
Why don't
hurting all the time?
Didn't they give you some kind of advice on how to clean that?
Yes, I did. We cut it off. No, they didn't. They only told me just to, I need to keep it clean. I mean, I shower. It's clean when I shower every day. I don't shower every other day, but I always wear socks now, so. I'm not walking barefooted like I used to. Like before, I used to walk barefooted all the time. Now I wear socks all the time. I wear compression hose. Thank you.
You're wearing compression socks.
Yeah.
I saw a guy working out that looked exactly like Steve. I got to get a picture of him next time. Christina, I'm going to send you a picture of this guy. He looks exactly like Steve. He's like a healthier version of Steve. Although he looks like he weighs 500 pounds. But he's like a healthy,
right place then.
Oh, I'm sure he's healthier version.
He's a healthier version of Steve. Oh. And he's got these compression socks on and his walker. And
well, at least he's doing something about it. He's at the gym, so
he's not like Steve sitting on his ass watching Chris Kattan movies.
Well, he probably that guy who was at the Fit Club probably had a car to get there. All I got the truck.
I told you. There are programs. They will come pick you up and take you. They will pick you up and take you for $5.
When they cut my foot off, that's fine.
When they cut your foot off, I'm gonna take you out back and shoot you like
I honestly don't give a shit anymore. I really don't give a shit anymore. I mean, you all don't get it. I mean, I'm not going to get into it because I don't want people to get crazy. But yeah, it's.
TJ says he talked to both his parents this weekend. His dad told him his health is declining to the point that he doesn't know if he's going to make it through the winter. Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. I've never. Well, last time I talked to my father, he said he told me he didn't have. He told me he felt like he didn't have a long time left, and he was right. I mean, he ended up dying not long after. So I guess my mom's never said that my mom's never said anything like that. So I think my mom's got a bunch of time left.
Yeah, I think so.
But I'm sorry to hear that, TJ. Well, Jen says Dee's mom drove herself to the hospital because she didn't want to bother him because he had work. She thought it was just an AFib episode, but it turned out it was a heart attack. Oh my God.
Wow.
And Dan says that my mom did not see Frankie Valley and the Four Seasons. It's Frankie Valley in the Four Seasons. Four Seasons is a nursing home. No, but Frankie Valley's like 89 years old or something. And but that she saw him because I think this is his last. Obviously, it's his last tour at 89 years old. He's not going to go back out on the road again. And it was the Chicago show is one of his last ever shows. So she wanted to, you know what I mean? She wanted to see him. But she got to see him. And thank God my sister's the one who got tickets, I guess. So Carla says she needs to call the fire department because she's fallen. And
I'll come get you up, baby.
How are you going to get there, Steve?
I'll walk.
You ain't walking nowhere. You walk my ass.
She just says, Carla, you just want the fire department to come by so you can fall and the firemen can get it up. Good Lord.
Wow.
Joel says it's camel season. I have no idea what that means. I know what
he means. Pervert.
TJ says no panties and leggings probably drive Steve nuts as well when Chrissy's cleaning Steve's place.
No.
I hope you wear panties when you go to clean Steve's place.
I have a dress code for when I go to Steve's. I sure as shit have underwear on, jeans, t-shirt that, no low cut t-shirts. They're up to here.
Yeah.
I learned my lesson.
Always high, some type of high, whatever.
Wear a damn turtleneck.
Because he's such a.
She doesn't bring Gabriel over either. Because last time she brought Gabriel over, he pulled the pants down for me. So I didn't even have to.
He did too. Why the hell? Carla
says she wants a subscription. Steve, she wears cheekies with leggings. Does she have a subscription? No, okay, Steve is not. Steve has lost his privileges to give away subscriptions.
I need to give a subscription to Carla.
No.
Cindy says it's wound vac. Steve needs another wound vac.
No.
Karen, meanwhile, is praying for Stice's leg. Please, baby Jesus, take care of Stice's leg. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Please see to it that Stice's leg in hell is taken care of, baby Jesus. Joel says, Ray, you need to watch Only Murders in the Building. I love
he does
this season of Only Murders. I think is their best season. This is fantastic. Only Murders.
I love
and tonight will be episode 8, I think.
I can't remember. It's either 7 or 8.
I won't get to watch it because my wife's out of town.
You have to wait for her.
So I got to wait for her to come back. Son of a bitch.
Well, you could just watch it and not tell her.
No, but we started watching Lincoln Lawyer. We're 2 episodes in and I can't watch anymore. Son of a bitch.
Wait, is it a new season?
Yeah.
Oh,
Lincoln Lawyer started a new season. It's great.
Oh, I got to watch it because, we watched the last season.
And they put all the episodes up. All episodes are up already.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, hell. We got some TV to watch.
And Only Murders is like on episode, I think it's episode 8 of season 4, and it's great. This has been the best. This has been the best season of Only Murders. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. By the way, Dan says, scientific fact for Steve, if you walk more, it will hurt less.
True.
Holly says, Steve, go to a doctor. You don't want to lose a foot. Then you really won't be able to do stuff with your other foot being bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll just chop off his head. I think they'll say, no, let's wait on the feet. Let's just chop off the head.
My God.
The head's lighter. We'll just put the head in a wheelchair, and we'll make it a electric wheelchair to where he can use his tongue to either roll forward or backward.
My God.
Yeah. Joel says if we watch Frankie Valli's videos, he looks like he died last month. All I know is my mom liked his concert. She really enjoyed it. And Holly says her husband's dad lost his foot due to diabetes and he died a month later.
Oh, wow.
That's bad news for Stice and Steve and everybody. Damn.
Steve, you better start taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
God damn you.
Yeah, Steve, I want you to take care of yourself. How are you gonna walk? Well, now that your truck's not working, you need to walk more. There you go. We just need to get you out there. Like I go by and pick Steve up, but I'm not lying when I say this. Like it's too long for him to walk from his apartment out to the parking lot. It's too far a walk.
No, it's not.
For him, yeah, he'll complain. He complained.
Well, yeah, he's gonna complain, but he can still fucking do it.
One time I went to his house and I said, "Hey, I'm here. You want to come out and get?" We were giving him something, money or
his clothes when he fell off the sidewalk.
Oh no, that was before that. We were giving him.
Weed,
tortillas, or no, not tamales. My wife made tamales. We were bringing some by.
Oh, when it was a fucking blizzard outside. Yeah. A blizzard outside, and you made your wife get out of the car, and the wind about blew her over. It was snowing so hard, I couldn't even see her walking up the sidewalk.
All I know is that you wouldn't come outside. He said, "Oh, it's too far."
No.
So if I went by to pick you up, you'd complain that it was too far.
What are you gonna pick me up for?
Maybe I want to take you out to lunch or something, and I'll come by to pick you up. All you're gonna do is complain? No, thank you.
Yeah. That's all right.
Maybe I got a fixing to go gamble. I'm fixing to gamble. And I want to pick up Steve on my way to where would we gamble? A Paradise. Maybe I want to go. Maybe I'm fiending to go to the Paradise.
There you go.
In Peoria. And Steve, I'm going to pick you up on the way to the casino.
That's all right. I don't know. I'm not a big gambler. I'm not a big gambler.
You don't have to gamble. You can just watch Ray.
I tried that for 6 years with Michelle.
My wife's out of town. Maybe I want to go to a brothel. I'll be like, Steve, you want to go with me and get some hookers?
No, he'd be tall for that.
Would you come out for that?
Nah, because I don't want to embarrass myself. I don't want to take my clothes off in front of a woman.
I don't think they would talk it, right? Wouldn't you're paying them? I think they would probably.
Yeah, if you're paying them, they don't care.
Yeah.
They might charge you double, maybe triple, but you know.
However, there was that time Sean Blunt was paying that woman for the massage, and she stroked him off, and then they made him take a shower. And then as he was walking out, he heard them making fun of him.
Shit. Wow.
So I guess they do make fun even if you pay. So
that's well.
And he's like, I'm standing right here. Maybe I want to take you out to eat some fried chicken. Maybe you want to go for fried chicken, Steve.
No.
I can't think of anything I could do where he would actually come out and get in my car and go for a ride with me. Because it's too far. Is what it says.
It's too far.
I don't want to walk. It's too much.
Take you to go cruise the grade school?
No.
When's the last time you checked your mail?
Oh, the other day.
So you
Friday.
did walk,
Friday.
you did walk down to check your mail. Good.
My mailbox is empty. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Good. Dan says you guys are behind on murders, lawyers, and Josh Gates, but we'll get caught up with our free time because you guys are doing Boo Crew now. So,
Yep.
yeah.
And then after the weekend, we're recuperating all week. So we're just.
But it sounds like it was a good weekend of haunts of
It was.
people.
It was a very good weekend.
Did you scare Chris Kattan? And do you take pride when you do that?
Well, yeah, take pride in anybody I scare, but he wasn't paying any attention to us. Well, I think Dan got him, and he was kind of looking away from me, so he didn't even see me.
But Dan spooked him. Way to go,
Mhm.
Dan. Way to
Dan
go.
was actually awake.
Yes, Dan was awake.
Dan was in the coffin, and he was awake this time.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah. Well, he hurt himself. Dan pulled his abdominal muscle. So he was gone. He left. He's like, I'm done. So he was like chilling. I think he was out of costume and everything. Then he heard Chris was coming through. He comes running back in the room in costume. He's like, Chris Kattan's coming. I'm like, oh hell.
He says he had Chris Kattan huddled against the wall. He scared him that bad.
Oh.
Way to go, Dan.
Yeah. He was all huddled against the wall, and I jumped out. He didn't even look at me because he was doing this. And I'm like, thanks a lot.
That's awesome. TJ says Steve didn't want to embarrass himself. Says the guy that wears a "I'm just here for the pussy" shirt. Yeah. Are you wearing that shirt now?
No, just a blue shirt.
Oh, okay. That looks like the same shirt.
I asked him that yesterday too, because he had the same shirt on now that he had on yesterday. I was like, is that your shirt? Your pussy shirt? But no.
I'm just here for the pussy. Yeah. What'd you watch last night, Steve?
Good question.
You watching movies or did you watch the game? I watched the game. I'm a man though.
No, I don't have ESPN.
Oh, you don't have ESPN?
No. What did I watch? Maybe I caught up on everything. I caught up on the Penguin. I caught up on.
I haven't watched Penguin this week yet.
Oh, well, okay. I won't say anything.
Good, because I'm not allowed to watch. When my wife leaves, I'm not allowed to watch things.
Okay.
I can't watch Penguin. I can't watch Only Murders. I can't watch Lincoln. I can't watch anything. I can't watch Days of Our Lives.
That's your good husband. Dan and I are the same way, though. We won't watch our shows without the other one, so we wait.
What did I watch last night? Oh, I know what I was watching. I was binging Chicago Med. That's
You were watching what?
Chicago Med.
Oh, Chicago Met. That's they say Chicago Fire, Chicago Met.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
And Jason says Steve does have ESPN. Extra small penal nut. Dan says if he has to pay extra to watch sports, he quits. He's no longer a sports fan.
Oh.
I will always be a sports fan. Jen says, speaking of Days of Our Lives, she found a Marlena Evans Barbie that she wants to get.
Another Barbie.
Oh.
How many Barbies do you have?
I am all for the Marlena Evans Barbie. I love Days of Our Lives. I love Marlena. She's great.
Wow.
She's great. I love Days of Our Lives. I'm so addicted to that show. God. It's just fantastic.
My
Wow.
grandma used to force me to watch them with her.
Oh, it's so good.
Gotta watch my shows, my soaps.
But here's the mistake I made. I used to watch it by myself all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm even watching classic episodes, you know what I mean? But then I started watching, and my wife was in the room when I started watching. She'd be going, "Oh, what is this?" And she started watching the show with me. And now she's addicted to it, so I can't watch new episodes without her. So when she leaves town like this, I have to wait till she comes home before I binge all the episodes to catch up, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then Drake Hogestyn died, and she loved his character, John Black. And I just remember we were so sad when he died. Yeah, so.
Wow.
Yeah, but she loves Marlena. I highly recommend you getting that Marlena Evans Barbie. Dan says, I think Ray's the only straight male who admits to watching that show on purpose. I love that show. In fact, last week on that show, they actually
Oh Lord.
You found out that Xander's mother is the real person that hit Sarah and paralyzed her, because Sarah was crossing the street one night and she was hit by a drunk driver, and it's paralyzed her. And it turned out it was her own mother-in-law that hit her. Oh my God, shocking. And meanwhile, this one woman that they thought was stabbed to death, the guy who stabbed her told her husband that she's not really dead. And then this girl showed up claiming that she was, the guy told the husband that the girl was alive and here's where she was. And so he went to find the girl, and then he found her. And so they had a DNA test that showed it was his wife, but she looks completely different. So he's convinced it was his wife, right? It turns out she's not his wife. They're being scammed. But Patch found out what's going on. Patch shows up to tell them. And right when he shows up, he finds the girl's brother getting ready to kill the guy, and he's able to knock the guy out. So that was just last week. It's a great show. I love Days of Our Lives. Oh, I just love it.
We can tell.
I love my stories. That's what I'm gonna start calling them.
My stories.
I'm gonna start calling my stories too, just like Holly's grandmother. I gotta watch my stories.
Yep.
Aaron says, Patch is still in the show. Yes. And Patch, I'll tell you what, Patch is a great guy. Stephen Nichols is the actor's name. And he was on, when we did the Lytle and Lamb show, he was a guest on the show. And he is a fantastic person. That guy's Stephen Nichols' his name. That guy's just the coolest guy. And he's one of my favorites of all the people I've interviewed. He is one of my favorites, and he's just a wonderful person. I really liked him. I only met him at one time, but I really, really liked him. And I've met a lot of famous people, but he was one of those ones that you just, he's one of those ones that you instantly take a liking to. There's a lot of celebrities that, a lot of celebrities you get a vibe from them, like, like they really feel this is beneath them. This guy did not have that at all. Like, I'll tell you, I met the guy who played Greg Brady, and he had that sort of vibe of, like, this is really beneath me. And I'm like, fuck, you haven't been on the air since the 1960s.
Right.
The hell are you getting this vibe from?
Barry Williams.
Yeah, Barry Williams is his name. But I was like, okay, what, why am I getting a vibe from you? But I didn't get that vibe from Patch. Patch or Bo. I didn't get that vibe from those guys. Those guys were awesome. Yeah. And even Roman, the guy who plays Roman, he's awesome too. Of course, he was from the Peoria area, but yeah, so I got a chance to know some of those guys.
That's what I watched.
What'd you watch?
I watched Will and Harper.
Isn't it good?
Yeah, it is.
It's amazing, right?
Yeah, I liked it. I really liked it.
It's a
I was like you. There were parts of it I laughed my ass off, and there are parts of it, damn, my eyes are watering.
There's parts you want to cry.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's on our list of things to watch.
That's good.
Jen says Patch is the only character she remembers back from when she used to watch Days of Our Lives. He's still on. And Patch is still kicking ass. He's still out there saving the day.
See the one they made a big deal about, like he got married. There was a big wedding. God, I was probably what? Or like young.
Well, Patch started out as a guy who was hired. He was hired by Victor Kiriakis. He was hired by Victor Kiriakis to go after Bo Brady's sister and intimidate her or something. And as he went to intimidate her, they ended up falling in love. And then he married Kayla Brady. And then he was killed off on the show. And he was off the show from like 1980 something or 90 until 2006. And then he finally came back in 2006. But he's been back on the show ever since then. So he, because nobody really dies in those soap operas. They always, they always come back. Yeah. So, yeah, but Patch is easy to tell because he has a patch.
Right.
But he's still saving the day. He's still a hero. Still saving the day. So when were you 12?
Fuck. You make me do math.
I don't know. I don't know how old you are. I know you're in your 40s.
I'm 45.
Right? All right. So you're like 10 years younger than me or whatever. And
yeah. So it would have been, in the 90s, early 90s.
Yeah, so that would have been his first marriage to Kayla, right?
I'm thinking
12 and 92.
I just remember that was the big rave. Everybody was talking about this big wedding, and my grandma, my stories, they're getting married and all. It was the
gotta watch the stories.
Big ordeal. It was like the wedding of the century. And
I gotta watch my stories.
Yeah.
Chad's gonna find out his wife is not his wife. I need to watch my stories. I haven't been able to watch them. I got to save my stories till my wife gets back because now they're her stories too.
You got her hooked.
I should have never got her hooked on it.
That's how it starts. That's how I get Dan hooked. I'll be I would go in the living room and turn something. Oh, this looks good. I'm going to watch this because I would try to find stuff that I didn't think he would like.
Yeah.
So I could watch TV while he was working and he'd come in. What are you watching? Oh, this looks good. You want me to wait for you? Yeah.
And then when he gets into it, then you can only watch with him, right?
Yes. I'm like, son of a bitch, now I can't watch it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Exactly. I know exactly how it is. Because that's what I have going on with my wife and Days of Our Lives. Yeah. Holly says she lost interest when they had the whole possession. And then Marlena was possessed. Well, Marlena was possessed by the devil. That was great.
Oh my God.
Marlena being possessed by the devil is one of the greatest stories of all time. She was floating above the bed, and it was awesome. That was a fantastic story. And then there was the one where they had the island where they killed a bunch of people and they all ended up, they were on an island. And they all were put on an island called
Into the island.
no, not Fantasy Island. The town they live in is called Salem, but they went to this island called Malazawin, which is New Salem backwards.
Oh.
And all the characters from Days of Our Lives were put on this island. And they were all characters that everyone had seen die, but they were all put on this island, and then they had to escape from the island. That was a great story. I think that was the greatest story they ever did. But that was like in 2004. Something like that. So yeah, I'm just saying it's a great show. I love it. Yeah. Karen says she remembers when Sammy went through her eating disorder. Yeah. And when Kristen faked the pregnancy, there's a bunch. Everybody remembers. Everybody has seen Days of Our Lives. They got their favorite stories. But I'm saying it's still on now. It's on Peacock every day, and it's fantastic. This show is great. I love it. I love it. It just gives you and there's always some kind of, weird adventure going on. And I just, and it's always Patch is always the hero, Patch or John, but John's now dead. So
is that the one that has the hourglass? Like sands to the hourglass. Yeah. These are the days of
like sands to the hourglass. These are the days of our lives. Yeah. Man, the guys who wrote the theme song to Days of Our Lives are also the guys that wrote all the hit songs for the Monkees.
Oh, yeah?
Isn't that crazy? The same guys. Yeah, and Diane says, don't forget Marlena's evil twin. Yep. And now there's Leo. Leo is a gay guy who's he watches RuPaul's drag. What's the name of that show?
Yeah, RuPaul's Drag Race.
He watches Drag Race with Marlena.
Oh wow.
So yeah. DA says, I didn't know that we'd be getting an episode of Ray Lytle soap opera chat time today. Dude, I would love to do like a TikTok show of just nothing except Days of Our Lives. I would.
Oh, good Lord.
I could sit and talk about it for hours. I love it.
You should do just a live by yourself, and instead of get him in the chat room going. I can't be on TikTok because I cuss too much.
Yeah. Oh well. You do cuss a lot for TikTok.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm. TikTok let me know we lost our appeal. Because I appealed from Steve cussing. They checked it out. They said, no, he cussed even more than we thought. Tom says, Ray, did you see that Trump is turning into Steve? He went on a rant about Arnold Palmer's dog.
Oh, wow.
What?
I guess Trump did some event this weekend.
Yeah.
And he was talking about Arnold Palmer, about how big Arnold Palmer's dong was.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't.
What?
I certainly was not there. But he thought somehow that maybe he thought that's what make people vote for him. Maybe there's someone out there that they were undecided and they go, This man knows about Arnold Palmer's dong. That's who I want as president. Maybe who knows? Maybe there's someone out there that said, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what president could tell me which golfer had the biggest dong. But now I know. Maybe
I bet
that's
Arnold has a big one. I bet Jack Nicklaus has a big one too.
I don't know. But
John Daly, he has the little one.
Trump was talking about Arnold Palmer's dong this weekend.
Oh my God.
I don't know if Kamala Harris was talking about dongs.
Oh, I bet she's got a big dong.
Yeah. Bigger than Trump's. Yeah. Karen says Trump was reveling in that memory. It was very disturbing. Yeah, I don't know the context. I think he was sharing. I think he was, wasn't he doing an event on a golf course that was once owned by Arnold Palmer or something?
Oh.
And he just decided to throw in. He decided to throw in about how big Arnold Palmer's dong was. I don't know. Maybe he thought that'd be a way to. I don't know. For some reason, he thought that was important during a presidential campaign.
Makes me wonder.
Well, does it make you want to vote for him?
Yeah,
Are you deciding your presidential vote on who knows about
evidently he seen Arnold Palmer in the shower together. So I'm a little intrigued.
Maybe he's a dong gazer like you are.
Dong Gazer Steve. Dong Gazer Steve. Mm-hmm.
Good God.
Yeah. So there you go. That's what he's talking about in his as running for president. That was his that was what he was. That was one of his points. You should vote for me because he knew Arnold Palmer had a big crank.
Oh, wow.
Maybe it'll work for him. I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm already decided. I want to. In fact, I'm thinking of going to vote early. But I don't know how long the process is. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not sure where do you go to vote early? You go to the county. You go to the county building, or
you have to go to wherever your voting thing is, isn't it?
No, you got to go to.
I voted through the mail, so I already voted.
Yeah, I'm not doing mail-in voting this time. I'm doing. I want to go early, but I'm just not sure where to go. I know you can go to the courthouse, but I'm wondering if you can go somewhere else. So it'd be nice to get it out of the way. You know. By the way, Holly says, when can we go vote early? And the county building, it didn't take us long last time to get through the line. Where's the county building?
Where the jail's at.
Right across the street from the BOS Center, isn't it?
Yeah,
well, yeah, that's
the corner.
That's a courthouse then, right? That's.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole thing is you got to park across the street and then I mean, it's a lot of walking. I can't, my knees will not allow me.
Yeah, there's no.
If I wait till November 5th, I get to my polling station's not that far from my house, and I can park right outside, go in, vote, and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I don't want to have to go downtown and have to park across the street and all that bullshit. Even the disabled parking is in that parking lot.
Yeah,
Still got to cross the street. Like,
yeah.
And me walking across the street is not a good idea. I'll fall down in front of cars.
Oh, Lord.
I have to call a fire department to come pick me up. Yeah.
Don't be a Steve.
So.
Never mind. I'm not
All I
even-
know is they're having
What?
they're having record voters. This is all over the country. They're having records amount of voters that are voting early.
Really?
So it's important for some people to vote early this time. Like more so than any other past election, people are wanting to get their votes in early.
This is the first time I voted in my life.
What? You've never voted before?
No.
Wow. And you're what? You're almost 60 years old, right?
Yeah. I voted through the mail. Of course, they sent me a thing. Okay.
Why was
cool.
it so important this time for you to vote?
I was always one of those people that I didn't vote, so I didn't bitch. So, but now I voted, so now I guess I have a right
So
to
now
bitch.
you want to
at
bitch.
point. No.
He
Was it
just wants to bitch.
Is it the presidential election that you wanted to make sure to get your vote in for, or is it? Was there something? Was there?
Yeah, it was a presidential election mostly. Yeah.
I'm not going to ask who you voted for, but
Well,
I can guess.
yeah. Huh.
I can guess I'm not going to like it, but I'm not going to.
Oh no. I don't know if you're gonna like it or not.
No. Vote for who you want.
Exactly.
I find it amazing. This is the first time you've ever voted.
Yeah.
Wow.
I might have voted when I was married, but I don't remember it. But I remember thought maybe we did.
I know who that Christina's going to vote for.
I did vote for Trump, I'll say that. So.
You did vote for Trump?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
No,
Wow.
I didn't.
Oh, so you're publicly saying you didn't vote for him. Well, good for
Yeah.
you. A lot of people are not revealing.
Well, that's some people are strange too.
I'm not voting for him. I'm not voting for him.
I
either.
I didn't even like him as an actor. So
Trump wasn't an actor. He was never an actor.
they had that show.
That doesn't make him an actor.
He wasn't an actor. I don't think he's much of anything. But you know, you vote for who you want to vote for, people. Oh, Tom says he was terrible in Home Alone 2. So I guess he was an actor in that movie. But I thought he was in that movie for like 5 seconds, wasn't he?
Yeah. Literally 5 seconds.
Was it? Didn't I think, and I don't know if this is true, but they wanted to film a scene in his hotel or something in Chicago, or his building, or not in Chicago, in New York. They wanted to film a scene in his building in New York. And he said, well, you can film here, but only if I'm in the movie. And so he got himself, that's how he got himself in the movie.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how he got a cameo.
Wow.
And he's got a scene with Macaulay Culkin. He's in the movie for like 5 seconds, which I guess is pretty smart. I don't know if he's publicizing himself, but
Because he's always going to make money off of it.
yeah. It was some kind of weird thing like that, but he just, I mean, you know, it's not dumb. He wanted to publicize himself, but look, now he's been president.
Yep.
So you can't knock him for shit he's done in the past. It seemed to have worked. I would never vote for that. I would never vote for that guy. There's nothing he could do that could make me vote for him. But you have to admit the guy's very good at getting his name out there.
Oh, yeah.
And very good. He's really good at making stuff all about him.
Yeah.
So, you know. But I'm actually I'm amazed that Steve did not vote for him. Way to go, Steve. Let's see. What time? I didn't realize we're already past our time. Holy crap. Holy crap.
My fault.
Today's show we flew through. Yeah. Besides, I have I have a daughter, and I would never. I want to vote for people who want women to have the same rights as men. That's just me. But anyway, plans today. Who's got plans? Anything going on? Is there any stainless, or you guys no stainless during Boo Crew?
No, we're waiting until we're done with haunt season. Then we'll be back.
TJ says we're running late because I was talking about my stories.
Yeah, his stories.
Hey, just because I was talking about my Days of Our Lives, I don't need you ridiculing me. I love my Days of Our Lives. You guys should watch it. Here's the thing.
I'm good.
Here's the thing with Peacock. All right. You've got a year. I think there's a year of episodes you can catch up on. You could go back like a year and start watching episodes all the way to today. You know what I mean? Which is great to watch all the past episodes and catch up. I think that's awesome. And if you're a TV addict like me, that's wonderful. Then you can get all caught up and know what's going on. Steve, you can go back. You can go back and watch episodes from a year ago and catch up with Days of Our Lives.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you want to do a TikTok with me, Steve and I are going to do a like sands to the hourglass. So are the days of our lives, or whatever. So Steve and I can do a Days of Our Lives TikTok together, where we just talk about it.
Oh my God.
We'll talk about our stories.
That'd be great.
Yeah, so look for my stories TikTok to start soon, where I'm talking about days.
Okay.
Because I feel like
I won't watch it, but okay.
I'm not an expert on many things. I'm an expert on Days of Our Lives, and I'm an expert on comic books. So I got a lot of comic books. I'm such a loser. Look at me. Look at what I've become. Oh,
Hey, you got to have your thing.
good Lord.
If that's what you're into, then hey.
Yep. Like runs in Steve's pants. So are the days of our lives. So are the days of our lives.
Oh, Lord.
All right. Thanks for watching us today. We'll be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. with another episode. You guys have a great rest of your Tuesday, and we'll talk to you all again tomorrow. So long.